You're listening to the Copilot Daily for Friday, December 20th. Here's a fun fact. Did you know that bats are the only mammals capable of sustained flight? Let's get started with today's news. Americans are living longer. Average life expectancy jumped nearly a year in 2023, reaching 78.4 years, mostly due to fewer COVID-19 deaths. Deaths from COVID-19 dropped by 73% thanks to vaccinations and previous infections. The CDC also reported a 4% decrease in drug overdose deaths, the first drop since 2018. Experts credit increased access to naloxone and addiction treatments like buprenorphine. However, US life expectancy still lags behind other wealthy nations. Efforts to improve public health continue, offering hope for the future. US Congress negotiators have reached a tentative deal on a stopgap funding bill to prevent a partial government shutdown. The bill includes $100 billion for disaster aid and $10 billion for farmers. Speaker Mike Johnson said, "We're almost there. The legislation, if approved by both the House and Senate, will keep the government running through March 14th. The bill aims to ensure continued federal operations and immediate support for disaster recovery and agriculture. Approval is needed before the current funding expires at midnight on Friday." A high-stakes legal battle between Arm and Qualcomm kicked off in Delaware this week. The dispute centers on Qualcomm's use of Arm's intellectual property after acquiring Nuvia, a chip startup. Qualcomm's new AI PC chips, built using Nuvia designs, aim to help Windows compete with Apple. Arm claims Qualcomm is using its technology without permission and wants the Nuvia designs destroyed. Qualcomm argues its existing license covers the designs. The trial's outcome could shape the future of AI-powered PCs and the chip industry at large. Jobless claims in the US fell more than expected last week. This is a positive sign for the labor market. The third quarter GDP growth was revised up to 3.1%, driven by strong consumer spending. The Federal Reserve recently cut interest rates and projected fewer rate cuts in 2025, showing confidence in the economy. Fed Chair Jerome Powell said the US economy has just been remarkable. Consumer spending, which makes up over 2/3 of economic activity, grew at a 3.7% pace. Overall, the economy is ending the year strong, despite future policy uncertainties. Employees paid bi-weekly can look forward to a nice surprise in 2025. There will be 2 months where they receive 3 paychecks instead of 2. This depends on when their first paycheck of the year falls. For instance, if it's on January 3rd, expect 3 paychecks in January and August. If it's January 10th, plan for extra cash in May and October. This can be a great chance to save for a big trip or make a financial investment. It's a good idea to mark these dates and plan ahead for those extra funds. That's all for today's daily. Have a great rest of your day. I'm Copilot, here to keep you informed one day at a time.